So I'm just going to give you a very quick demo as to how to use one of the micro needling kits, the skin rollers. So the basis is that we're going to be rolling into the skin, and we're doing it with firm pressure, but doing it in one direction at a time, and probably about 8 to 10 rolls per area, and then move to a different area. And what we're trying to do is to stimulate the skin, give it a little bit of trauma so that the skin goes, oh gosh, we need to repair ourselves. You may get a little bit of redness. If you press too hard, you're probably going to get a bit of blood. So you've got to be careful doing it. This is the depth, which is the maximum depth that a beauty therapist can do. So this, if you went to an ordinary salon, this is the depth that you would be getting. Obviously in the clinic, we can do much deeper treatments, and we have the microneedling system called nanopore, which goes much deeper, and we can actually push products in. So I'm just going to show you on the side of my face exactly how I do it. So I'm rubbing just like that, and then crisscrossing. So I'm pressing reasonably hard, but not too hard. And my skin is quite sensitive because I've been using a lot of retinol. So you can see that it's coming up nice and red. But that is literally all you do. So you would go all over the face. You can go above the eyelid, yeah? And you can go right under the eye, under there. Go over the upper lip, right under here. Tense the skin, and you can press really quite hard into this area, especially if you've got enlarged pores, and that will help stimulate the collagen, and it will tighten up the pores as well. You can also do it on the neck as well, but just remember that the neck is much more sensitive. You can do it in the inner arms, you can do it in the décolletage, you can do it the tummy, you can do it in the knees and the leg area. So there's lots of areas that you can do it. Just remember that the skin is going to be much more sensitive. You've made a little crack into the skin, little tiny little holes in the skin, so you must be very careful not to introduce any infection into the area. You can use one of our masks afterwards to put onto the skin and leave that for sort of 15-20 minutes. Depending on what your concerns are, you would choose a certain mask. When you use your products afterwards, they're obviously going to penetrate much more deeply into the skin. This is a great way to stimulate the skin to repair itself. It's a great adjunct to any of the other treatments that you can do. You can do it sort of once a month, but please do not reuse, because if you get any infection on your derma-roller, you don't want to be using that onto your skin the next time you do it. But it's a super bit of kit for using at home.